Today, we're in Florence. It's famous for its wine windows, but also has great food, including the famous Florentine steak, but we'll get to that in another episode. Today we'll explore some churches, take in the vistas from Fort Belvedere, visit the world's oldest pharmacy and perfume shop, and maybe even suggest a side trip. So don't forget to give us a like and hit the subscribe button. Florence is the capital of Tuscany and built on both sides of the Arno River. Originally founded over 2,000 years ago, it was ruled by the Medici family in the 15th and 16th centuries. Many people were here, including Da Vinci, Michelangelo, Brunelleschi, Dante, Machiavelli, and Galileo. It's one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Every street is populated by beautiful architecture. But it's the details on every building that make the city so special. Whether it's a place to tie your horse, a security on a window, a door knocker, or a religious shrine, it's all beautiful. They've even been able to get Medusa's severed head to fit in somehow. The Basilica of Santa Croce was originally built in the 14th century. It's the final resting place for a lot of Italy's most famous sons, including Michelangelo, Brunelleschi, Machiavelli, and Galileo. There's also a crypt here for Dante Alighieri, who's actually buried in Ravenna. After his exile, Florence eventually regretted exiling him and sought to have his body returned to the city for burial. So they built a tomb in Florence at the Basilica. It remains empty since it was built in 1829. The Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore, or also known as the Duomo because of, the giant dome on top, is composed of a complex that consists of the cathedral, the baptistry, and the bell tower. Designed and built by Filippo Brunelleschi, at its completion in 1436, the dome was the largest in the world. Tickets are priced between 15 and 30 euros depending on how much you want to see, including climbing the stairs to the top of the dome. It's best to reserve online well in advance. We recommend purchasing the ticket to climb to the top, where you can get a great panoramic view of the city. In addition to all the famous cathedrals in the city, there are probably dozens more that you could visit, and it would take you weeks to do it all. One hidden gem is the Baroque Church of San Salvatore in Ognissanti, which is the final resting place for Botticelli and is decorated with his art and that of Giotto as well. Amerigo Vespucci and Marie Bonaparte are also buried here. The Farmaceutica di Santa Maria Novella is a place to purchase perfumes and fancy soaps. This is the oldest known pharmacy in the world, dating to 1221. Dominican friars at the adjoining basilica grew all types of medicinal herbs in the gardens and used them to treat various maladies. The current shop was built a few centuries later and is decorated with all sorts of frescoes and woodwork, making it seem more like a church than a perfume shop. It was pretty rainy on one of the days in Florence, but we decided to take a walk up to the 16th century fortress known as Fort Belvedere. This fortress served a number of functions over the centuries and is now open for exhibitions and cultural events during the summer. There are really great panoramic views and some photo ops from here. And you can get something to snack on and maybe even a beer. Galileo did some of his astronomical observations from here and lived not far from it after he was sentenced to life in prison in 1633. If you have an extra day and are looking to get out of Florence, a day trip to Pisa is worthwhile. You can take a train to Pisa, which costs around €10 each way and takes about an hour each way. From the train station, you can walk to the famous site of the Leaning Tower in the church complex, which takes about a half an hour walk. Tickets are €27 to €33, depending on the parts you want to access. Be sure to buy them online in advance. And don't forget to take one of these stupid pictures.